So I'm Cameron Mail here at Infinigate Cloud. Quite a long job title. It's modern work in business apps commercial lead, but really what that means for our partners is I'm here to support them with everything Microsoft 365, going up to Copilot, as well as everything Power Platform and Dynamics 365 as well. Microsoft 365 is itself very, very broad. When people think of what is Microsoft 365, generally what that means is the apps that a lot of people use every day, almost regardless of industry. That could be Outlook, could be Teams, PowerPoint, Word, Excel. Copilot for Microsoft 365 is essentially it's like an AI assistant across all of those applications. So a lot of people have already been using the likes of ChatGPT and other AI tools and systems since late 2022. Copilot for 365 is the introduction of having an AI assistant right there within the apps that you're already using. So it's really exciting technology for you to be able to get more out of those apps. So more out of your Teams meetings, more out of your Outlook inbox, more out of your PowerPoint presentations. Yeah, so Copilot for 365 is available now for all businesses as of mid-January. So drop through where it is available now for customers of all sizes and regardless of how many licenses they're looking to purchase. Even if they're looking to start really small with just a few licenses, or if they're looking to outfit everybody, that's available for them to purchase today through Infinigate Cloud. AI itself is an extremely exciting technology. A lot of people jumping in through ChatGPT, reached 100 million users in just 3 months. Right? There's a lot of excitement, a lot of interest around AI generally. And so with Microsoft 365 Copilot, there's been an awful lot of interest as well. People wanting to understand, okay, what can it do? What is it capable of? So for our partners, my top recommendation in order to be able to discuss this with your customers is you really do need to get into the nitty gritty of how is this actually going to be supporting people. Talking from a very high level as to, it's AI and it supports you in your apps. That's super high level, but we want to get a little bit more detailed into, okay, well, how is it actually going to help in people's day-to-day? How is it going to help them with in Outlook? How is it going to help them manage their inbox? If they're talking about Teams, how is it actually going to support them in their meetings so they can get real-time insights as they're talking to their customers, or they're talking to their clients, or talking to their teams. And even in Word, if you're wanting to write a blog post, write an article, rather than have to start from a blank page, it means that you can always have something to start with. It just helps to kickstart that brainstorming process. So I'd really, really recommend for all of our partners to really, get into the detail of 365 Copilot and how is it actually going to help people in those specific apps. That's how you can start to tell the story. Again, this is a brand new tool, brand new technology, brand new product. There's a lot to learn, whether we're, a partner discussing with our customers and how they can use it, but also for customers to learn as well. And once you've got that understanding of how it can help in those specific apps, we then need to go a little bit deeper, where we can have really powerful conversations with customers. So once we have a full understanding of, okay, it's going to help me here in Outlook, it's going to help me here in Teams. Once you have that knowledge, you can apply that to how it's going to help us, a marketing team, and how it's going to help a sales team, or how it might help a finance team. They're all going to see very different benefits just because the nature of their job's very different. They're using apps very differently. So once you've got that understanding, once they've got that understanding, okay, this is what Copilot can do, you then want to laser in onto how they're actually going to get the most benefit across their business units. Copilot for 365 does bring up a few conversations that need to be had with customers. And the big one for me, and the main one for me, is one that hasn't necessarily needed to be had before, but that's around data and having a really comprehensive data strategy. Copilot doesn't introduce any risks for any business. And the reason I'm saying that is because if you install Copilot for a user, their AI assistant can access every file, every folder, every document that they already can access. So it doesn't introduce any risk because it matches the permissions of whoever has access. What it does do is it does mean that if there are any risks already there within the organization, it makes them easier to find, easier to access. And what I'm personally worried about is if some of our customers do have Copilot installed, and then they just, even if they do it innocently, ask, well, how much does the MD get paid? Or how much commission did I get versus other people? Or what happened in that disciplinary that my friend was in earlier today? I'm worried about if they don't have the comprehensive data controls in place to ensure that they can't get into that file, that they would be able to get an answer to those questions. So for every customer, as you're looking to install Copilot, it's super, super important that you do have a look at how you're managing your data. A couple of ways you can go about that. You could look at maybe utilizing SharePoint sites. You can silo off a collection of documents or a collection of files, so it's specific for each department, they can access it. Or you might want to go a different way, which is, I'd recommend this way, especially for smaller customers, which is use sensitivity labels in Business Premium. It's already there in the Microsoft packages. And using sensitivity labels, you can then apply controls to a specific file. So you can apply that to HR files, you can apply that to finance files to ensure that it's confidential, and it can be shared with those that need it, and those that don't need it won't have access. But it's super, super important to consider that when you're installing Copilot. Yeah, this is something that I'm personally really happy about, really excited about, because of the work that Chris Hord and everyone that's supporting the Edge program that we have for our partners. We've already got a wealth of training available for both our partners and for our end customers as well. I'll run through a few things we already have available. There's going to be a lot more coming in the near future as well. But we have courses for admins already available. So whether that's for customers and their admins there, whether it's for your teams, if you want to understand the compliance side of 365 Copilot, that's already there available today to jump on. And we have training for end users as well. So we have end user courses, which is I think one of the first to market in Europe, if not the first. We're super proud of this. Already had some really good feedback. And this is for either our partners to jump on and learn how to use Copilot across those apps, or even better, it's an opportunity for our partners to invite customers to them. So once they've got licenses, they can sit down with an expert and through the use of practical demonstrations, understand actually how they're going to get the most out of Copilot in those apps as well. One other thing we have are workshops. So this is something we're doing with Microsoft, and these are for our partners and their customers. They're completely free to both customers and partners. So if you're interested in getting some end user training, we can absolutely help. We've got a variety of courses and workshops we can offer there. This is a brand new product, Microsoft 365 Copilot. There's a lot of interest there across customers, and every customer I speak to is incredibly interested in the product. And as soon as I show them what it's capable of, their first thing they say is, how do I get this? When can I get this? The answer is today. It's already available. That's why I'd recommend for all of our partners, really get the message out there that this is available. And once you've got that foundational knowledge of what it is, what it does in the apps, how it can help specific teams, and the training that's on offer, you're ready to take it out to your customers. So I'd say, don't wait for everyone else to do it. Don't wait for the trend to already be set. Get out there, be a trendsetter. We can work with you to get the message out for your current customers as well as your prospective customers as well. We're happy to support you.